Well, hello there. This is that one generic guy grinder here, and today I am going to be streaming some Escape from Tarkov because I could not figure out what I wanted to do today. So I thought, why not? I was getting into this because of a friend, so might as well go with the flow. So let us hop right in. I did play a little bit to try to figure out how some stuff work, but well, I guess you can kind of see what it's like for me when I actually hop into matches, I guess. And let us go to traders. Stinky. Yeah, I thought, why not, you know? Where are you turning? Yeah, as long as you don't turn too much. Uh, but yeah, I thought, why not try some Escape from Tarkov? Well, let's see. Greens Warrior, let's see. Locate temporary UN USEC. Let's see. Missing convoy on woods. Okay, so I need to go to the woods. Let us see how quickly I die. I will say though, factory is a good place to kind of get kills, but very hard to leave. Yeah, I'll unsure all this stuff. That's a pretty penny. Let's get ready and go. So how you doing, Stinky? If you're still there, that is. Maybe I should go to factory to get higher kill and like counts and maybe some loot. I don't know, just as likely to get killed, honestly. But you know, everything takes time. If it'll load, I should say. And yes, I know I need to look at the top right corner before I really get into the match and make sure I know where I can leave. But it's always good to take basic body armor, and having a primary is usually the best. But if you are really, really hurting for money, a secondary also. Come on, you're loading the loot. Let's see. Well, what's gonna happen is I'm gonna do a little looting, some shooting, and then my life is gonna be kapooting. Come on. Let us in. Okay. Synchronizing other players. Coolio. I did do a couple custom loadouts for my mags, because I'm all out of the good ammo, basically, is the best way I can put it. So now I'm left with stopping power ammo versus piercing ammo. It means I'm not going to be able to shoot through armor with this. I will say, though, it's kind of funny how he's putting it into his inner shoulder when he should be putting it closer to his shoulder joint, if I remember correctly. Or like outside, like you want it on your shoulder, not on your joint. But he's on the inside, like closer to the collarbone than anything. Exfil, factory gate, roof. Great, I only saw 2. One's a co-op, and that's all I saw. Come on. I'll take it. I have no idea what's good or not, so I'm literally taking almost anything I can get my hands on, honestly. Come on. Duct tape! I really, really, really need that, actually. More than I needed an elegant. Screws, crinket, paracord. Cool. Hopefully it's a weapon in here. Well, that's a scope. Well, hopefully that could be put or used on something. Ooh, actually I think I need that. That was weird. Please let there be a weapon. Yes! Ah, a Kalashnikov. Probably has better ammo. Actually, 1 second. Can I actually put this scope on? No. Inspect. Okay, it's not compatible with anything I got, sagely. Nope. Inspect. Ooh, super dehydrates me, but it gives me tons of energy. And it gives me intelligence, huh? Five, 5.6 by 45. Huh. Nope, okay. Actually, I don't really need that crinket. Okay, I'm actually going to inspect diesel fuel rare ooh, okay, actually I'm not going to get rid of that then. I'll get rid of the paracord. I might also actually get rid of the Enoligin. At the very least, I know it's an intense fight between two people. Let's see. Okay, I'm pretty sure War Mage is probably way more expensive than duct tape, so. I don't know. Can that be? Okay, cool. And now have a sight that I don't know how to use. Well, there's nothing like learning on the fly. Nope. 762 by 39. 545 by 39. Okay. That makes sense, I guess. Inspect. Muzzle brake, M14. Okay. Yeah. Sounds like he's up to my right. Ugh. Let's see if there's anything in here that's worth... Ooh, crap. I'm gonna need to take those rounds. AK-12. As far as I know, this is an AK-74. Okay. So I can't use that. AR-15. Yeah. Nope. Can't be used. Okay. I'll take those rounds. More MRE. Can't look in. Wait, can I? Wasn't showing anything for a moment. It's a weapon for a second. I really actually need that hand drill. Holy freaking crap. Ugh. Hopefully. Okay, let's see. I'm probably gonna take extra duct tape over screws. Because duct tape, I have not been able to find. It's not very often. And that's too big to go into my pouch. Pack of milk. Sorry. Oop. Find the. Okay, I'm gonna actually need to grab that. So. Coolio, I should be able to last quite a while with all the crap I currently have. Might as well just use that too. Yes, I'm gonna have who knows how old milk. Did I hear a guy? Morphine, holy crap. I'll dump the sugar for the morphine. Vitamins? I think you need that actually. Oh, I also need this. Crap. Crap. I think it killed him. Oh, if he has a better rig, I'm certainly... Yeah, I'm taking it. Sorry, dude. Oh, that's a crappy bag. Holy crap, he has a lion? My god. Rubles. Yeah, it's a Papa Shah. Esmerge, bandage. Bandage, okay. Well, I'm not hurt at all. But I kind of can't really keep the AK-74. Mosin. Huh. Crap. Wait, actually. Well, better than nothing. Inspect. I have no idea how many are in this 5-round. Great. He has a Mosin too. A Zook. Okay, that's way better. I'm actually... Ooh, vodka. Holy crap. This guy would be... is so pissed, I bet. Oh, okay. Crap. Yeah, I'm absolutely taking that. What's in his pockets? Screws, full metal jacket. Okay, that can go into the Mosin. Good. Frick. I'm actually gonna take that. Sure. Just loading rounds, because why not? 3 rounds. Okay, good. That's good. War Mage. Okay, that is literally one of the ammo, literally some of the ammo I have already. So, I'm actually going to drop this RAM. Unload ammo into the other War Mage. Thank you. Oop, come on. Well, 20 minutes, so I guess I better get moving. I'm actually going to keep out the MP5. How's it going? I randomly scrolled Twitch on my phone out of boredom, stumbled across your stream. stream. I try yoga vids. Looking at all my other stuff is on my bio there. Yeah, I'm not sure why you would say that to someone that is currently streaming. I mean, you can do you, but I wouldn't exactly think that's appropriate while streaming. Okay, I actually need that, so... You know what? I'll drop that. Put that there. Put that there. Inspect. Use. I'm probably not doing this a smart way, don't get me wrong. That's an IFAK. Pineapple. Okay. Anything else I'm willing to drop? That's a face shield, right? I'll drop that. What was I looking at? Oh yeah, this. I'll take a quick look at this. And then I'm gonna have to start booking it. USB-A, matches, D-battery, nuts, pliers. Okay, nothing I need. At least not as far as I know. Let's just hope I don't run into a minefield. That's one of the only things I know about this area, is that there's a minefield somewhere. If the guy's at a distance, I'll continue using the Mosin. If the guy's closer, I'll switch to MP5. If I can get one shot with the Mosin, I should say. All I know is that towards the edge of the map is an area that you can leave via a vehicle. And that is literally the only thing I know. Crank it. Well, someone was here. Wires. Battery. Okay. Why do I keep on finding all the stuff that would be good? to have. Like, in technicality, I don't need the clock. I need the CMS, I'm pretty sure, or at least the Salewa. Well, I'm going to be doing a dumb and following the road. All I know is that there's a giant lake somewhere here on this map, and to follow the edge of it will basically lead you to a car that will get you out. I think the roof of a certain building will help me get out too, but that means I actually have to know where the building is. I would have loved to have taken that car battery, but I just didn't have the bag to do it. I am in a really bad state right now because I only have like what, less than 15 minutes to escape. I don't want to go into the water unless I absolutely have to. I probably should have just gone above, honestly. I'm just gonna follow the power lines until I can't follow it no more. Well, this isn't good. Maybe across, around this bridge area? Maybe that little town. This is a pretty big map, and I managed to kill what? 3? No, 2 people. No, 3. I think it's 3. No, it's only 2 guys. I would have loved to have kept that AK-74, but you keep what you need, and I need a weapon I could use. Is this a way out? Oh, I think that's saying snipers. Okay, let me head off to the side for a second. I need to look something up real quickly. woods map extraction points. Crap. Okay, so I'm more or like by the river. I'm right here. So Scav Bridge. Okay, so the closest extraction point isn't anywhere near me. I'll have to follow south close to the bridge. Northern UN roadblock. Okay, yeah, so I'm gonna have to make this quick. So if this is the bridge, I need to take the right. Yep, I'm gonna be passing by a little town. Crap. Okay, let's see. Through the town, there's a road that goes to a second little town area. I never took the morphine, by the way, just realized. Which would have been kind of nice. But hey, what can I say except I'm dumb? So at the end of this road, there should be a area for me to leave. As of course if it isn't being camped out. If there isn't one here, the next PMC leave point is even further south by a little margin. I'd have to go around south and then to the left, like back there. Yes. Oh, holy crap. I'm extracting. Ooh. Ooh. And I made it out with a crap ton of ammunition. Yep, I killed 2 USCC people. Oh, okay, it was only 2. Okay, yeah, I'm just dumb. I didn't even get hurt. I should probably put down the MP5. Thank you. Ah, yes, I am going to grab that soon. Okay. Character. Oh, that has been slightly used. Crap. Traders task. Ugh. Okay, there. Let's see. Situation there. Escape route. Not for free. Get rewards, of course. All right. Pack up. We'll be waiting for the news. Survive on the location. Hey, Stinky. How you doing? Customs. Okay, need to leave customs. Yeah. How you doing, Stinky? One second. Actually, gonna have to sell that. By the way, I had accidentally bought way too many S merches sometime before, where I was at about 400,000 and dropped me down to about 100,000 because I accidentally bought like 55 of them. Wooden clock. Traders. Sell. 52. Nope. 40. 200 bucks. Nope. Well, therapist, I guess. And that might be used for something. I just don't have the capabilities of doing much right now for that. Coolio. A compass. Coolio. Receive all except. Bunch of rubles. Don't know where the rubles went. Right there. Receive all except. Cannot be stored in RAID. Container size 196. Of different items and goods you may or may not need for later barters. Okay. Character. Okay, now I'm going to need to figure out how to drop some crap off. Okay, that's not great. Probably more stuff I'm going to have to sell or load into something. Okay, inspect. Let's see. Hollow point with the streamlined or tapered tail. Hollow point, the semi-hollow with a hole for it. Yeah. Someone tells me the green points are really, really good. Let's see. I remember I needed a hand drill for something. I just don't remember what it was for. Full metal jacket. This will probably go through a lot of armor types, like hot knife through butter. It's slightly slower, but let's see. Lead core with metallic jacket. Best for training and target shooting application. Oh, okay, never mind. I'm trying so hard not to accidentally hum Okay, so this is kind of telling me where a bunch of things are. Got it. $38,000. Holy crap. Therapist is so far the best. 36. Yeah. It's not like I'm going to be able to use that. At least not for a while. $37,000. This is like a tool, so I need to keep that. I'm gonna keep that because that's not super easy to find. Surgical kit, bullet wounds, and other serious injuries. Okay. I'm kind of trying to keep the good stuff for when, at least some of the good stuff for when I'm with my buddies who play. Nope. Okay. Fine, I'll take 2 as merches. Ugh. I'm gonna need some food and or drink though. Can of herring. Okay, Stinky. It's not that I wouldn't mind doing it, but unless we will be talking about Tarkov, that might just. Okay, that's sorry. Okay, that's right. That's that. All the pistols, a bunch of random junk because it looked cool. Are you talking about the 4000? I'm brain for what its name is. Look, I'm gonna say this. I normally don't mind, but I kind of want to play the game. Well, those are my spare M93s. Let's merch. How much? That gives me 30 energy. Actually, nope. I need some sort of liquid. I do not want. I'll do that. You'd think oats would actually take a lot of liquid out of you, considering how oats in real life kind of works. Okay, so I'm gonna have to sell that. If I remember correctly, Mechanic likes this crap. I'm gonna probably have to call that good. So that I'm not taking a side with me. Let's see. So this will help extend my time. I made some money out of that at least. Although I am not light. This is pretty heavy actually. Actually, one second. The Grobschnee. Oh, the face shield. I know. Okay, so I remember my buddy actually used this on a really good helmet that basically Tarkov with AR and AK. Okay, fine. No one else is in your chat. Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yep.
So
Whoops.
AR and AK, who?
I accidentally muted and deafened, but I heard you.
Well, if you're still listening to my stream, that would make sense.
But I don't want to. The echo gets kind of annoying sometimes.
Yeah.
Whenever I'm listening to stream and Discord.
Absolutely. Well, too much to do that, so I guess I shall. I just need to find a larger map. If I have to, I will start selling some of my weapons. But yeah, so what did you want to talk about Tarkov?
If it goes on sale, I might get it. Also, you had like 30 guns in one thing, and I saw it said stash. Do you have like little places everywhere?
Are you talking about this dash?
Hold on. But... Hold on, there's a leopard that... Oh, there we go. Yeah. Or no, because I had like a lot of guns in it, or whatever.
I mean, this has a lot
Yeah,
of guns.
that.
Yeah, this is
Yeah,
my
that.
personal stash after I get back from a raid.
Oh.
But I have a limited inventory.
Mm.
So I have to...
That's what is unlimited. The stash is.
No, the stash isn't. No stash is unlimited.
Oh.
I'm actually going to have to sell that.
Are they like areas like buildings or what?
So yes and no. You spawn into certain maps, and you choose which map and what time of the day, and basically you do one of three primary things. You either do missions that were given to you by certain people. You basically loot to try to find some stuff for your base to either upgrade or to sell for money, or last but not least, you are going out there to basically kill people for their stuff and to increase your operator experience.
I just got no, I didn't get quite God mode, but yeah, I did get God mode.
Nice. 13k.
I'm reading my Mirage 4000. I'm putting it in my ground lineup. But yeah, back to Tarkov. How many raids have you done?
Let's see. Let me look at my overall score. Let's see. 38 raids. I have 13 survived. 23 was KIA.
What is that?
Killed in action.
Do you lose all your stuff when that happens?
Yes, you do. Well, how this? You have a chance to lose all your stuff. So what happens is that you can choose to insure your stuff through one of a few people. And if you insure, basically as long as they aren't taken and stolen, you can get your stuff back, but you won't have any ammo and you won't have any consumables and you won't have any loot. So let's say you insured your backpack, your gun, your helmet, and your vest and your rig. And your rig kind of holds a bunch of miscellaneous stuff, including ammo and stuff like that. Yeah. So if you insure those, if the raid is finished and no one has taken it, you can get it back within like 36 hours.
Hold on.
By the way, when I say 36 hours, I mean real-time hours, not in-game hours.
Okay. I need to let my dog in.
Got it. Okay, so I am lightened up as much as I can. I'll go with this. I can throw these two away, and if I really have to, I can throw that away.
Back.
You're back? Oh, he said, be right back. I misheard him. Okay, main menu. Escape from Tarkov. Wait, 1 second, I'm really dumb. Health. No damage, okay. Sorry, I just need to double check to make sure. Now, where was it that I needed to go for one of the missions? Okay, I needed Salawa. Liquor store, ground zero. Okay, so you need to go to ground zero. Customs. And a bunch of crap. Okay. So you need to go to ground zero. Oakley dokley. So basically, you can insure your stuff through certain people, which will cost you money, in-game currency, not real life. And basically, within about 36 hours, you have a chance of getting your stuff back, and where as long as someone else didn't loot it and take it, or if then you can technically put it back into your stash, but the thing is that if you leave it too long out in the insurer's hands, they can actually, well, I'm not gonna say take it, but they basically you won't be getting it back normally. You'd have to go through the black market to try to get it back after that, which will cost you money again. So let's see, insured all crap I want. Ready? Oh, and if I remember correctly, if someone modifies your weapon, it is classified as no longer your weapon. Because you can do certain modifications in field, like adding certain scopes or foregrips or something like that. Oh, and also, since Tarkov is supposed to try to be a little bit like a simulator, no crosshairs of any kind. You can either hip fire with, or you can aim ADS, which is aim down sight, to try to get a better time for, well, aiming, which is like a lot of games. But the thing is that it has a lot more realistic recoil for the weapons. Where your weapon is aiming is where it's actually going to end up, and not in, oh hey look, since you aren't trying to walk and gun, the reticle will be this big. No, it's exactly where you're aiming is going to be shot. Sort of like War Thunder. Because let's say you're playing an older vehicle that doesn't have a stabilizer. It's kind of like trying to shoot on the move with that. You can, but you're not very likely to hit. And then, of course, there's individual body parts that might take damage, which will affect how you can play. So if you are injured, you can't run very well. If your arms are injured, you're not going to be able to hold your weapon steady. And, of course, a head injury is pretty much going to instantly kill you in most cases, unless you have a good helmet. But two primary ways to kill someone is either a headshot or torso shots, but the torso is usually one of the best protected areas when you're trying to fight. So you either need AP ammo, which can go through said body armor type, or you're just going to have to try to whittle them down. Weapons also have durability, so if the more you have a weapon that's been used or has been damaged if someone shot it, it lowers its durability, which makes it more likely to jam up or unable to fire. And you can repair durability of your weapons and items up to a certain extent, but, well, you can never get back to 100%. And as slowly degrades over time, it'll be more and more likely to just jam up or get or be unable to function properly. Oh, and if you use certain ammunition types, and there's a lot of ammunition types, it might wear down your gun faster, or it might be more likely to jam up depending on what you're using. Thermite, holy crap. Bolts. No trinket. Tape, nah. Parts I'll take. Matches. I'll take the screwdriver. Kinda need that. I must be careful. Oh, and by the way, the more stuff you have on you, the heavier you are, which means that you run out of stamina quicker. And there's two primary stamina types. There's your leg stamina and your arm stamina.
Which I'm guessing it's probably the leg stamina that goes out.
Leg stamina goes out if you're sprinting. Arm stamina goes out if you're ADSing. But certain positions will use more or less stamina. So if you're sitting if you're lying down prone, you use a lot less arm stamina if you're trying to ADS.
What is ADS?
Aim down sight.
Oh.
Versus lighter weapons like the MP5. The MP5 weighs like, what was it? A little over a kilogram. So it uses a lot less arm stamina to keep going. But your leg stamina is basically affected by all your carry weight altogether. Oh, and sound is also very, very important in this game because it can tip people off to where you are. And every little thing can count for your life or death. Oh, and there's also a very slight chance where if any of your limbs get directly injured by a bullet, without any armor, you could instantly die, even if it's like your arm or something. Which, ironically, is actually pretty realistic. Because, hey, Stinky, you know,
Know what?
do you know what shock is?
What kind of shock?
System shock.
Like for your body?
Yes.
Yes.
So the thing is that if you can cause instant system shock on someone, in real life you can actually kill someone, even if it wouldn't kill them normally. Pretty much. Well, it's not a heart attack. It's basically what happens is crap. Basically, to put it the simplest way possible, it's a system overload on your brain, and basically it can cause your brain to shut down, which will basically cause you to stop functioning altogether. That's what system shock is.
Yeah.
So like, oh hey, look, you were shot in the butt by a low caliber bullet. In real life, that won't normally kill people, but again, system shock does weird things to people.
It hurts. Getting shot in the butt.
Yes, and basically, there's two ways that your brain will basically try to deal with, ways it could affect your brain. Either it's so instantaneous that your brain doesn't know what to do and shuts down. Oop. Otsun, the yum. Oop. That was really dumb of me. Thank you for the jump scare. I got my blood pumping.
Oh.
I'm gonna say this right now. This game is like legit scary. Because once you get good stuff.
Houston. I probably accidentally pronounced that wrong.
Ooh.
Oh, he was your 4th follower.
Yeah.
Did it jump scare you?
Yeah, he jump scared.
Your 4th follower.
Come on, let's... Ooh. 2 ammunition types, holy crap. 39. 54.
Sorry if you heard that.
Yeah.
Oh, brothers. Just not being good.
Okay, I'm gonna reload this real quickly.
I'm changing my icon because I got a special one for night vision, or not night vision, playing night battles.
Yep, I believe if you get a certain amount of score.
Yep, I really want the other one. See how close I am. Oh, I am.
Oh,
not.
I need to be careful of this. That's a claymore in there.
Claymore. I
Yep.
said that wrong. I think. Oh no.
Is this game fun? It definitely can be, but it's also very difficult. It's supposed to be almost a simulator for how realistic for how a bunch of things work. Like the more weight you have, the faster your stamina goes down. You can only carry so much. Your carry weight vastly affects your performance when doing certain functions. Oh, come on. You don't have to rip me in pieces.
I guess R.I.P. Rip in peace or rest in peace, whichever one you want to say it is.
Is this online? Yes, this is very much online multiplayer. And there's 2 primary play types, or not, well, sort of play types. There's 3 ways to play. You can either scav and basically try to get loot. You can do missions if you're playing your PMC, or you can be a player killer and kill players for their better loot.
I like that one. I like the last one.
I saw a guy up here. And if you see the blue stamina bar in the bottom left, that's my arm stamina. So you can only hold up for, your arms for so long before they get tired and you won't be able to hold them up. Oh, and if you try to ADS while moving, you are going to walk as slow as a snail, which will get you killed in a bunch of fights if you aren't in your cover. Oh, of course. Of course. He did see me. Nothing else here that I can really loot.
Also, do you know that the Abrams can be killed with a 75 and War Thunder from the front?
Let me guess. Hit its neck.
Yeah, I've done it too many times. It's not Germany suffers anymore, it's America suffers. I mean, Germany still does kind of suffer from the player base.
So it's like
it.
War Thunder version of Call of Duty, kind of. I mean, that works as a description. Actually, have you ever played Hunt Showdown? Let's see. Stops bleeding.
Hunt Showdown?
Yes.
Nope, because I have no clue what it is.
So,
There's a Sturm Tiger in this top tier.
Coolio. That healed me up quite a bit. So, Hunt Showdown is a it tries to be semi-real, fairly realistic, like in its gameplay, but in real life.
It is quite different from real life. Is that
Oh
what you're
yeah,
saying?
it's basically zombie apocalypse if it happened back in the like 1890s.
It sounds more like DayZ to me.
Actually, it very much isn't, because you have custom loadouts, and when you hunt, you're trying to hunt for very specific things.
Right. Also, is the Oompa Loompa song copyrighted?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is.
Oh. Sadness.
Okay, that's a shotgun. The Chicum.
Remember, I stuck with 2 profile pictures for literally half of my War Thunder career. Do you remember them?
I'm think I do. Do I want to keep? I'm actually almost running low on MP5, so. Good thing I can store that. Okay, that tea bag is unnecessarily large.
A tea bag?
And I got my hands on a revolving shotgun. By the way, want to know something funny, Stinky?
Yeah.
Revolving rifles were actually one of the first semi-automatic weapons made, but
Yeah.
but
It was
actually really hated.
like a revolver, but in a rifle form.
Yes, basically they wanted to make a pistol. Well, basically it's acting like the old 6-shooter pistols, but with rifles, so you could shoot 6 consecutive shots before you had to reload, versus one shot at a time.
Battlefield 1 has one. that I
But
played.
it was actually a very much disliked weapon.
Yeah, I bet. Because, like, if a cane fire happened, because you had your arm out, up in the front, yeah.
Well, there's a second thing, actually. Chainfire was definitely one thing, but the thing is that people have blown their thumbs off because of the gas gap between the chamber and the, well, barrel. If you know what I'm talking about.
That's gotta be bad.
And shotguns are pretty decent in this game, but I guess revolving shotguns are not good. Back. Okay, did kill 2 people. They were scabs. Yep. And apply.
Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of that radar lock, and I'm gonna start turning. 'Cause I forgot that they are enemies over there. I have 2 guided bombs.
Cool.
Bobber. Thingamabobber.
But so one. Okay, Coolio. Quest reward. Paraport. By the way, Paraport is probably one of the main insurer guys I use. Let's see. Of course, since I lost everything, and I have to re-gear up with what I currently have in my thing. Does this have a team mode? Yes, it is team. There are team modes, but I'm going to say this right now. There are no indicators above or nearby your allies. So
It's like simulator.
yeah, that's what I said. This is kind of a realistic thing. You have to. You can. It's actually really good to Discord with your friends or whomever you're playing with, because you might just accidentally shoot your ally because you didn't realize they were your ally.
Whoever.
And another thing is your hideout. If it'll load real quick, come on, you can do it. So your hideout provides certain minor bonuses for your gameplay, and also figuring out how things work. So Vents allows you to basically have certain other things available, like let's say a workbench. In order for me to have a workbench, I would need
Something.
yeah. Well, in order to have certain things unlocked in your a hideout, you have to have other things unlocked. So solar panels. In order to have solar panels, I have to have a generator level 3 and workbench level 3. And so on and so forth. Certain things you need other things in order to just do them.
Wow. Sorry.
Clan farm. That's T-plug.
Oh, I have to go.
Oakley dokley. Have a good night, Stinky.
See ya.
And then there are also the 1 second, getting off of Discord. There you go. Sorry about the sound a little bit. Then there are the traders. There are 2 primary things that the traders are used for. You can either buy and or sell stuff to them, and each trader will offer you different prices for certain things. So like the therapist will pay you more for medical supplies and other supplies. But let's say the therapist would still be willing to buy, I don't know, let's say this thermometer. The thing is that certain other guys might be willing to pay more for it, or they may not be willing to pay for it at all. So you kind of just have to finagle your way into finding what you need. Otherwise, you can only get certain things while you're raiding. Otherwise, you can get a lot of stuff just from these guys. But in order to get stuff from them, you have to have the moolah. In order to get the moolah, you have to go on raids. So it's kind of a back and forth. And if you really wanted to, you could basically go out with nothing, try to loot a weapon or something, kill someone and take their stuff, and you go all the way from a pistol to being one of the top dogs in the match, or you could just die outright. The only way that you would be able to win your first couple engagements is if you can take them by surprise. Certain weapons and other things can give you advantages. By the way, grenades are actually fairly realistically implemented. So if you throw a grenade, it isn't, oh, hey, look, if they're in a 5-meter radius or whatever, they're dead. It's, you can actually get a kill from much further than 5 meters because of shrapnel. And so on and so forth. No, this is not on Steam, sadly. And this game actually was on sale like a few weeks ago. It should be going back. Actually, I don't know when the next sale is. Coolio. But if you buy the basic version, well, you just start off with a basic inventory. I started with a basic version, played a bit, thought, oh, hey, look, I'd be willing to play this with friends or even a bit solo. So I bought the second tier. The second tier basically expands your inventory and gives you some items like you start off with a couple ARs, a couple shotguns, and a handful of pistols, and a bunch of mags for everything, and a buttload of ammunition to start. 2/3 of all the ammunition here is stuff that I started with. Okay, I am going to shove this in here. I'm doing this so that I can reorganize my inventory mighty quickly. I'll put you on for a second. And you can only organize your stuff if you actually have enough room, by the way. You can't just swap things around by like, oh, hey, look, there's enough space here. I can't just drag and drop it onto where they are. You legit have to have the actual room. It's a little annoying, but you have to deal with it. Oh, and if you ever get certain tools, try to find a place to put them in your inventory, because you are going to be using those to upgrade your stuff, or to be able to add certain things to your weapons that you can find in the field, or just buy them again from some of the traders. Let's see, I need an Esmerch. Fine, I'll take a bandage too. Bandages will stop bleeding, so will Esmerches, if I remember correctly. Okay, let's see. Stops light bleeding. Stops heavy bleeding. Okay, so you gotta kind of know what certain things are used for. There are certain things you kind of want to always have with you. You usually want to have one Esmerch to start off the match with, so you don't accidentally bleed out in the middle of it if someone shoots you once in like the foot or something, and then you just slowly bleed out. Another thing you have to keep an eye on is your water and energy, because if this reaches 0, you will take slow but continuous damage until they're either up or you basically die. Rubles in there, thank you. I need me a backpack. Crappy backpack, but it is a backpack. And yes, you can stack things in each other as long as there's room for it. Certain things you can basically technically do an infinite amount. Like you can stack the Grupa 99 T20 into itself as many times as you have backpacks. But then let's say you put a smaller backpack in. Well, you have the size of whatever that backpack's inventory is. And as you can see, the T20 and the day pack are identical in size and what they can hold. And then you just keep on getting smaller until you get to the innermost pocket, basically. I'm doing this to try to help organize some crap. And as you can see, there are different qualities for a lot of things. Like the Triton and the Commando are probably two of the best. I'm not going to sort of basic tactical rigs you can get. So people go from quite often. So they might start off with a crappy one and then take yours off your dead body, and then you can't get that back from insurance, sadly. Respirator. So, and the headsets basically allow you to protect your hearing and allow you to hear footsteps better in some cases. Trust me, if you can get your hands on one in a match, it's a good thing to take it. Again, that's if you can. If you are unable to, and then, oh well. You can usually survive without them, but they are extremely helpful, so just take what you will from it. So, thermometer, hand drill. So these are some of the things I need. Measuring tape, multi-tool, nippers, pliers, elite, round head pliers. Like literally, you are going to need a bunch of stuff. And these things you never ever want to bring them in. You don't want to sell them unless you already have them. Multiple sets, I should say. And you can choose to sell everything off and not upgrade your hideout very much. But it definitely upgrading your hideout in the long run really helps. Let's see, where's my food? Okay, here we are. Use all. 82 energy. I have no liquids. And that's kind of one of the things where you can regenerate your health faster. You get like 7 health points like a minute, 1 water point a minute, and 1 energy point a minute when you're in your hideout. But once you're out, then you slowly lose it over time. Well, I have this, so I should be okay in the field for at least a match or two. What weapon do I want to take with me? So my diamond menu, no. Basically, these upward arrows show that I'm regenerating these slowly over time. And if you really want a closer, you can look at your health. You can click your health. This will tell you the health of your individual body parts. And certain things. So my water is actually pretty low, so I'm going to have to drink at least a little bit of the Aquamari. Let's say 20 points. So the things that certain things are more efficient than others with how they do stuff. The Aquamari has 100 hydration altogether. Even though it only had 50 points, that means each point of Aquamari is worth 2 points of hydration, and so on and so forth. It is kind of complicated, but at the same time, it's kind of simple. It's basically you go in, you try to get stuff, you hopefully get out alive, and you either sell stuff, or you try to upgrade your thing. Or you just try to make sure that your character is equipped for multiple runs over just 1 or 2. So gear, I need a weapon. What would be a good weapon? So rifle types are good for long range engagements. They're terrible for close range engagements. Assault rifles are good all-arounders. They're good for long range and close range, and medium range, of course. Shotguns are better for medium, close, and close. They actually dominate close. If you could get 1 solid torso shot, instant kill. And then kind of things in between, like SMGs are kind of a close to medium, but they come with a slight disadvantage of higher recoil, but faster fire rate and stuff like that. Let's see, I need more Keter. Where are you, 20 minutes? Okay. Stenag. Nope. What is it? Where are you, 20 rounders? That's my 30s. I swear I had 20 round mags. That's MP5. Oh, well, I have a single 20 round mag. How helpful. Others have 3 empty 30 round mags that I can't really use because I don't have a whole lot of ammo left. 9x18. So this is one of the things, like if you're running low on ammo for certain things, you can go to these guys often and get some ammo. But there are certain ammunitions you can only get in the field that are extremely good at, like armor piercing or something. Let's see, I need... And by the way, magazines are a separate thing. Let's see. 9x18. Inspect. Low bullet velocity, so that means a higher drop off. Misfire chance low. Fire feed chance low. Heat is really low in heat. Let's see. Rudimentary cartridge that was released alongside the adaptation to the PM pistol in the USSR. That's Makarov. Okay. So I want the Makarov pistol with that. There are certain things that might have almost identical sizes that people can actually use to... it'll jam up your weapon basically if you tried to use it. I needed the P... Where is it? That's MP5. Oh, come on. 9x18. Okay. And not every seller has everything. Makarov. Okay. With a lead core hollow point bullet. With a, let's see. Semi jacket. Other hollow point cartridges. Cartridge has a hole in its core, and the jacket has 6 notches to improve its expandability on impact. Okay, it has a huge amount of stopping power, basically. But that means that it won't go through body armor, like, at all. So, rudimentary cartridge. So you could go for cheap bullets, but you're less likely to get kills. That's the thing. But what I need right now is to basically dump lead downrange. So let's say 150. By the way, be extremely careful when you're buying stuff, because if you accidentally add 1 or 2 extra zeros, that's, well, all of your money gone, and possibly your entire inventory filled with something, just like it did with the Esmerches. So... Actually, let's make it 200. I do not want 2,000. So, the really cheap bullet, which means that it's this likely, unless I get a headshot or if I'm shooting unarmored parts of the body, I'm not going to do much. Nope. There we go. And I would suggest to try to bring at least 3 spare mags on you if you ever get the game. And if you are switching out magazines, also make sure that you have enough space to put it back in. Otherwise, you will just drop it. Now, if you have it insured, you will most likely get it back as long as no one picks it up. But the thing is that means that if you find more ammunition while you're in the game, you're just bum out of luck. Well, I think I'm about ready to go back into the game. Sorry about my long form explanation. Wait, actually, body armor, headwear, deadly skull. It's just a mask skull. It does nothing for you. besides aesthetics. But yeah, so I have my primary weapon. I have ammunition. I'm good for extended period. I'm also good if I get hurt. So let's go. Ground Zero. So Ground Zero is kind of like one of the primary areas of the game that you start off with. I'm not going to insure the Deadly Skull. I don't care if I lose that. In fact, it's just actually taking up space in my inventory. Insure. Ready, and let's go. By the way, if let's say no one takes your weapon or ammunition and you had they were full of ammunition, all that ammunition is lost. So it's kind of one of those balancing things where, hey, look, I'm trying to take something that I can use, but I don't want to take so much with me that if I lose it, that I'm gonna be out of some important things later on. And there are certain things that can, if you wear a respirator or of some sort, it can actually prevent people from hearing you if you run out of breath from sprinting or holding your arms up for too long. Since this is such a light gun, I could pretty much hold this up for like 3 times longer than, let's say, that Mosin Nagant. If you're still here, that is. But yeah, so it is complicated, but it isn't. It's just how you play, I guess, and what you choose to do. Again, sorry for such an extended explanation. Loading loot. Oh, by the way, I'm going to right now too. I think you'll get the game, but probably when it's on sale. Yeah. And by the way, I'd be totally willing to play with you, or if you have any friends, play with your friends. This is a really fun game to play with friends, but Discord is practically a must if you want to coordinate properly. The best way you could I could put it is like, oh, hey, look, you have an earpiece in, so that you can talk with your buddies easily. So it's like, yeah. There is actually an in-game voice chat, but the thing is that it's distance related. So the further you get away from someone, the less likely someone is to hear you. So if you're halfway across a parking lot and they just see you poke your head out looking in their direction, they might accidentally headshot you because they thought you were an enemy. Yep, proxy chat. And there is no in-game typing chat, if I remember correctly. So anything that happens, you can only say through voice chat. And a lot of buttons might be able to do multiple things. So you have to, if you change one thing, you might end up having to change like a dozen things. Where the heck am I? I am not a good area. Usually 2 or 3 people spawn in the basement. Well, I'm asking to die if I stay there. I might have body armor, but the thing is that, again, I don't want to go back there. Body armor only does so much. Hey, I need this can of peas. It's actually legit one of my things I have to do. By the way, always stick close to walls if you can, because it should, in most cases. Okay, I actually literally need to be in this area. Makes it so that. Okay, where is it? You can more easily get ducked behind cover. I have to take one of these wine bottles. That's literally one of them. In all technicality, a starter mission. Nope, can't take that. Usually, it's fairly obvious if you can loot it or not. I remember seeing a guide to do some of these missions in Ground Zero. But you have to be very specific on where you're aiming to look at it. Well, I know it's one of these. I just don't know where it is. It could also be in this outer area over here. It's just a pain in the butt, and you're more likely to be shot, by the way. Okay, that was just me running through the plant. Where is this thing? I remember in the thing it was like either back in this corner. Oh, and there's multiple ways to get out, but not all of them are available at all times. So like, let's see if I can see it from here. Okay, so if I remember correctly, there is a vehicle over there that you can pay 5,000 rubles and you can escape, but it takes 60 seconds for you to leave. And other people could kill you and decide to leave themselves. Oh, there it is. No, wait, that wasn't it. It was a very specific thing I needed. I don't remember where it is. Kite. Oh, screwdriver. Nice. Usually it's kind of obvious if it's lootable or not, but sometimes certain things just aren't obvious. Oh, and usually you want to close things behind you so people don't know you went through, or it will allow you a moment to fire at people if they... Hey, look, another thermometer. I could sell that. Ugh. This whole... Yeah, actually a good portion of it. Not all of it, but a good portion, I'll say. Where is it? Right there. Wires, I need that. AA batteries, I don't. Bolts, I don't really need. I'm pretty sure... I think I do need bolts. By the way, your pouch, this private pouch, everything you put in here will stay with you no matter what, but you may not be able to put everything you want into there. As you play more, you might be able to, you can buy a bigger pouch, but that might take a little bit of time. Because you have to upgrade certain, what's it called? Vendors to be able to do that. Where is this darned bottle of luxury? I've had this game for like 2 weeks now, I want to say. Glasses. Don't really need that. Nuts, I'll take them. And so far I've been having fun. And some YouTube things on it are actually pretty fun to watch too. But the thing is that they aren't, well... They tend to play a more high octane. I'm still learning. Where is this freaking bottle that I'm looking for? Life of Luxury. It's a specific bottle I have to take. But the thing is that, as you can see, it's not always easy to find what you're looking for. Well, I did get a bottle of vodka. But anything the check mark means that you got in a raid, which means that if there is a... what's it called? Mission for it, you can turn it in. If you buy it from someone though, you cannot turn it in unless they're asking you to modify something. Here, guy running. I'm sticking to this area because I'm trying to look for something, but I can't find it. I watched a YouTube video on where to find it too, and I can't find it. Which also could mean that someone actually already took it. So I do have to realize that that's also a possibility. But I will definitely say any long-range engagements, make sure you have either an AR or something that's better for long range. By the way, if I remember correctly, there is an escape route down here, but you have to fill a certain condition where you light off a green flare. And then you can go through. Otherwise, if you don't light off a certain colored flare, you will be sniped by NPC snipers. That's nothing. And when I say NPC, I mean you actually can't kill them and you can't counter snipe them or anything. They will outright kill you. Or how this? They will fire at you with high damaging weapons, usually armor piercing, and have a very high chance to kill you if 1 or 2 shots. So I have to be very careful of this terror group building because this is a hotspot of where people love to go. Come on, I just need a darn bottle. Because there's only like 2 primary spawn areas. It's this corner and that back room. Well, I'm not going to look too hard if it's going to take this much finagling and finessing to try to find a single bottle. I can always do that again later. With a better spawn point too, I should say. Yes, I'm going to open the door when the back is open. I'm actually not going to try to get close to that building if I can help it. Yep, I'm being sniped at by the said building. Zigzag, zigzag. Oh crap! Here. I really should be kneeling. I'm asking to be shot. Bandana, okay. Ooh! Free weapon. That's really good. I don't have any spare mags for it on me, but that doesn't mean that this can't be helpful. Everything was taken off of the guy. Yep, just random things like that you can find on the floor. Of course, I got shot from someone to my left and not the person I was was actually in front of me. Welp. By the way, so for like the first, I either want to say like 30. I don't know if it's the first 30 outings you do, or if it's the after you hit a certain level. This is initially free. You don't have to pay to get your general health condition back up. But it's actually better to not do it because you can actually increase your healing, not ability, but kind of how efficient you are at healing yourself with in-game items. If it'll load, please. Like, that was a dumb death. I'm gonna say that outright. And by the way, I'm gonna say this too. Getting to know the maps you're playing is incredibly needed. I'm gonna say this. There's gonna be a lot of games where you're gonna die just trying to explore, but that's something that you will have to go through in order to understand how the maps work and how to play the game. So I am going to use up this car back up to 311. I'm going to use this. By the way, if you get a Selwa, keep the first 3 you get, because there's literally a mission for one of the traders, the therapist, where you have to give her 3 full Selwa kits, and then she gives you the option to buy car kits. And car is basically like a heavily bleeding thing. I don't know exactly off the top of my head. I'm starting to use my bigger and bigger backpacks. Which isn't necessarily good. Actually, you know what? What I am going to do is something incredibly risky. But sometimes you gotta risk it for the biscuit. Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna... I'll hold off on actually taking this pistol. Where is it? Nope. There we go. So instead, I'm going to take one of the Makarov, and then inspect. This is, yep, PM Makarov. So this is super risky, but high reward possibility. But when I say risky, I mean, like, pray to dear God that you're gonna appear behind a blind deaf man with at least something mediocre that you can work your way up with. Because 8 shots ain't much. But sometimes it's just 1 shot you need. I'm also gonna need to heal up a little more. Sure. By the way, when I got this Selwa, it was already lightly used, so I could not turn that in. Sag, but oh well. So as I said, you can also play as a scav, which basically start off with a basic loadout. You usually don't get armor, but you might get a random okay weapon, a random pack, and a random rig. So sometimes some of the best things you could do is go in as a scav, just loot a couple things, and then find the nearest evacuation point and just go with that. And by the way, if you're playing scav, don't kill other scavs, otherwise you'll be the target of everyone. PMCs are the target of everyone. When you're playing scavs, you only have to fight. You should only fight back in self-defense. That's the best way I can put it. So this is like stupidly dangerous. Because I could be 1 or 2 shot by a pistol. Or if someone So it's like, yeah, this is like the most dangerous thing I could do. I am here to kill and to grab stuff from people. That is basically my entire reason. And by the way, it is better to play as your PMC because your PMC can upgrade certain stats. Scavs, on the other hand, do not upgrade any stats. They just give you some loot, and most of the time it's basic or mediocre loot. PMCs, on the other hand, you're more likely to get the high-end stuff because you actually have the abilities to be able, with your PMC, to be able to do this stuff. Like PMCs will be able to run for longer. They might be able to reload quicker. They might not lose food and water as much. They could carry more. And I don't know if scavs can modify the weapons. I'm pretty sure that they can, but not very much. Basically, PMCs are better than scavs in a majority of ways. The only reason why people would go with scav is if they just kind of want to do a quick in and out for stuff. Yep, I failed that mission. Quick in and out, get some basic loot, and maybe something to help your PMC with the next round. But I'm also not saying to not use scavs. Use scavs, just because there is a legit cooldown timer. It's like half an hour. But yeah, if I can find a good place, if I spawn in a decent place, and if I could get into cover or find someone and kill him quickly, I actually do have a chance. But this is not going to be easy. Oh, another thing about this game is that it's region locked for where you buy it. So let's say you're in Europe and you buy it, and then you travel to America. Your game won't necessarily work. You can do American servers because you can play with American people. But if you're trying to go to America and physically play the game here versus somewhere in Europe or Africa or Asia or somewhere else, I named the majority of the land in the world. I miss South America and Antarctica. I wouldn't really count Antarctica for the fact that, as far as I know, it's 99% of the people there are scientists and explorers slash like documentary people. But there are certain, yeah, it's just basically there are certain areas you would not be able to buy the game and play elsewhere. But I will say I am actually fairly impressed by the game so far. Just waiting for players. Yep. In the game, let's hope I get a decent spawn point, otherwise I'm pretty much screwed off the bat. Exfil, police, coordination, Nantucket basement stairs. Okay. This might be kind of boring. Actually, you know what? This is extremely boring. I'm gonna loot this thing. You can also loot dead bodies everywhere. Let's see. I might get this, but I'm gonna wait for the sale. Love strategy games. Oh, this is super. Someone's already here. Crap. No, but like, yeah, this can indeed be fun. I can't take that. Sure, why the heck not? People are fighting. By the way, sprinting causes a lot of noise. People will notice you sprinting. Even if you're fairly far off. I'm not going to grab that from that bag. Nope. He's here. If the key is not here, someone's already grabbed it. Okay. So now if I die, I keep the key. Okay, he's dead, I think. Reloading. So I said, extremely high risk. I don't think I killed him. No, I did. Okay. So the thing is that scavs speak in Russian. Crap. But that isn't voice chat. So basically, you can press certain buttons to basically just do some basic talking to people without actually verbally talking. Is the best way to put it. Ooh, respirator. That's really good. I'll take that. Crap. I actually need to run out with this shotgun because this shotgun is in need for one of my missions. I do not have any spare ammo for it. No, it's probably in here. Yep. Holy crap, this guy had a lot of grizzly shotguns. The shells. So it's a slug shell. Which means that this has decent long-range capabilities. Second shotgun. Idea rig. It's a knockoff IKEA. Nothing. Okay. Well, I am sorely screwed if I get shot once. So better book it. So this is an escape area right here, if I remember correctly, but I cannot do it because I don't have any money. Yay, I have like a whole 0.5% ruble off of the total value to be able to buy my way into it. Crap. I can't escape over here. Crap. Come on. Please give me something good. Well, I mean, it's food. That guy was doing the same thing as me. Pistol only, pretty much. See, scabs. Heavy bleeding, I will allow him to do that for pay. But I'm gonna just heal myself up. Ew. Come on. By the way, I don't remember if I said this earlier, but if you get this game, make sure you put it on an SSD. Because if you don't have it on an SSD drive, this game, you will lag whenever anything spawns in. Trust me. I know from first-hand experience when I first did. So TT. Okay, so what I am going to do is I need 762 by 25 TT ammo. Task. By the way, in order to accept missions, when you go to the person, you have to click on it, then click accept. And then if this requires you to like, oh, hey, look, I want you to turn something into me, you have to look at the gray bar in the middle, and then it should say turn in either to left or in the middle of it or whatever. So hand over raid BNTI module body armor. Modify an MP133. By the way, I had that shotgun in the raid. You can actually modify it yourself if you actually get the workbench in your hideout. But I don't have the workbench yet because I'm missing freaking bolts. Or I'm missing one bolt. Actually, I want to see how much that character... I want to see how much this key sells for. Okay, the Parapor will buy it for about 1,000 rubles. She will buy it for about 12. Okay, well, I'm totally willing to sell this to you, therapist, because I have no need for it. And you can actually hold on to that, and once you become level, where is it? Overall. Once your level becomes 15, the flea market is open for you to buy almost anything you want. Although they'll cost you a lot of money, it's open. 20 gauge bolt action, nah, let's see. Ooh, a Chippa-Rhino. 8,000 rubles. What a steal. Actually, ooh. Double barrel shotgun. So there are two things on the flea market. Either uh, there's traders on the traders are on sell stuff from the flea market, or you could buy stuff from certain people. But in order to get certain things, you either need to be the right level, or you have to have enough reputation with certain traders in order to buy them. Oh, and there's also three different types of money. You have rubles, which is Russian. You have euros, which is of course European, and you got the American dollars. 20 gauge, 12 gauge. You know what? I am going to buy the shotgun for 8,000 rubles. That's not bad. Oh, and by the way, this is how much durability it has. And the more durability, of course, the better it works and the longer it'll last. Oop, I need to go to stash. There we go. That should be enough. Not enough space in stash? Oh, it's probably six long, not 5. Okay. So now I have 12 gauge. By the way, if you get your hands on a wallet, that is super helpful for holding multiple money types. So I have American dollars and rubles in here. And of course, you can put euros in here too. But you can also buy larger wallets that can hold some other things too. Again, I'm going to play high risk, high reward. So, one of the best places I've ever played, a double barrel shotgun and 6 extra rounds. Wait, heavily wounded. Yeah, 1 second. Health. Okay, just need to give you some lovin'. Yeah, it's enough. This will be my last round for the night. Factory. Factory is an excellent close quarters place. SMGs and shotguns rock here. You can still use ARs and rifles, but there are very few areas where they're good. Not because they're bad, but because close quarters and the handling on larger weapons makes it harder. And you can actually do practice mode on several maps, so you can kind of get to know it, but on a few maps, you just can't. I'm actually going to put the shotgun shells into my pouch as soon as I get in. But this will be my last round for the night. I'm going to try to get in, get stuff, and get out. I'm definitely going to say that in a couple days, I'm going to have a lot of crap that I'm going to have to resort back into my inventory within a timely fashion. Because most of the time, unless you have good body armor, people won't take your body armor unless theirs are real junk. And a lot of people will only take the better rigs. They won't necessarily take smaller rigs unless they're like, oh, hey, look, I have enough inventory space and I don't care about looting more. I'm just going to take that and leave. Some people do that, but if you have smaller rigs, people are much less likely to do that. And if you can, try to save ammunition in your pouch area. Because, once again, your pouch is the one thing that you will always take back with you. You can only put in basic ammunition. You can't put in clips. You can't put in magazines. And you can't... basically, as long as it's the individual ammo itself, you can put it in. And by the way, if you ever get boxed ammo in the world, when you're looting around and stuff, immediately open it. There's two reasons why. One, your weapon might be able to use said ammunition, so why not? Two, the thing is that you can't put a box into your pouch. You have to put in the rounds. And usually you could stack 50 or 60 rounds per slot. Up to, I should say. But yeah, one of the ways people can tell if you're a scav or not is by doing that in-game scav thing. Ooh. I'm definitely taking that. Put this on. Sure, why not? I'll take that ammo. So this would be the area that you'd kind of like the AR. And up there it would be like for the rifle. That's a hard hat. This is a really exposed area in a lot of ways. Well, I'm not bothering with that. Can't close that door, apparently. Need to be careful and quick about this. Nope, I'll take that though. I will take that. And I'll take that. That's actually a pretty good rig. And this is probably an okay backpack. Oh, that's not bad. Ooh. Unknown items, if you middle mouse click or whatever to discover, it's super helpful. If I remember correctly, this is also a shotgun. So you can inspect and then inspect individual things about it if you really want to. I can't check how many much ammunition is in it. Oh, that's a 20 gauge, by the way. So much smaller shot and less likely to kill in a single shot. I'm lucky I have Kevlar armor and a decent helmet, actually, ironically. Okay, 5 ammo. 5 ammo. Okay, so this guy probably has only used 1 or 2 shots. Now people kill each other. Well, honestly, I'm making it out big if I can get out with the Zook harness. And by the way, there are actually certain rigs that also act as armor, or armor that acts as rigs, one of those two. So you can't have a rig on if you have that, because it already is one. Okay, I do have this shotgun, though, which I actually do need to turn in. One of the escape points on this map is pretty close to being around here. Please don't let this be looted. I want to loot some stuff. Okay. Manual. Pistol grip. Huh. And you can look away if you're searching something, but you have to be careful to be able to get out quickly. Okay, that's not bad. I'll take that. Oh, and by the way, there is an escape area right here. And people love camping these. How did I miss that? Someone's above me. One shot. Ooh. 12 gauge is way better. I'm pretty sure I might be able to stuff this thing into this bag. Yes, barely. Okay, I need the shotgun. I can't get to my left. It's a scav. Fort. Crap. I am dying. The thing is that certain armors are better against shotgun than not. And now I'm super... And I'm dead. Well, that was going to be my last one for the night. Well, hey, I did kill a few people, but yeah. For whatever reason, that guy's armor was just enough. Let's see. And they were all scav. Scavs can actually spawn in with armor, but usually it's mediocre. But sometimes all you need is mediocre for buckshot. Oh well. But hey, that singular double barrel shotgun was enough for me to get like 3 kills. So it's totally worth doing. So and by the way, he shot me in the leg. That's why I was having heavy bleeding. Because if he had shot me in the torso, I was much more likely to live. Because of my body armor. Because most of the time, shotguns don't have armor piercing shots, actually. Well, hey, I got this, so I can use this. By the way, keys are actually super duper. Uh, Im- I'm not going to say technically important, but they can get you into places or into certain areas. Yeah, basically certain rooms or into certain scavengeable boxes that can give you really, really good loot. The fact that I managed to get the car keys is astounding. And I didn't put it into here. That sucks, and that is my fault. Oh well. I'm actually going to hold off of healing. I actually didn't need to heal the heavy injury because that would have restored eventually on its own. Because I have to get off for the night. By the way, make sure if you ever are collecting rewards, make sure you collect all. Otherwise, if you lose stuff, if you miss stuff, yeah, it's you snooze, you lose if you don't grab them. Basically, best way to put it. And you know what? I'm going to actually flea market. Where's that shotgun? Double barrel shotgun. Precious. No space. What the heck did I do? Oh, right there. Bubble Daryl. Come on. And by the way, you can preload some ammunition into the weapon itself before you start. So like, oh hey, look, even let's say you put it in a the 20 round MP5 clip. If you didn't have the first bullet in it, you have 21 shots if you put in the extra bullet versus 20. So it's super helpful. But yeah, I'm going to have to call that a night. But hey, I'm glad that I was able to showcase and tell you enough about the game that you have interest in it. Again, and when actually, let me see when this game goes on sale real quickly. By the way, there is also a certain event called the Wipe where it basically gets rid of everything. It resets your player or your PMC stats and levels. Resets your trader levels. Let's see, good stream man. Keep the good work. Thanks for the info. Yeah, hey, no problem. So there are certain wipes that happen that basically reset the game entirely. So some people don't start off with some of the best loot in the game when the new stuff drops. Next sale date. Let's see. When is the next sale happening? I'm just trying to find a way to tell you so you don't have to worry about it later. Another this week. Let's see. So there is a possibility that there is another sale in February. Okay, so there is a chance in February and a chance for another sale in May. Next sale. But yeah, so there's a possibility of a sale next month or in May, by the sounds of it. But hey, I'm glad that I got you interested. If you ever wish to play, and you can hit up my Discord link and throw a message my way. I'd be totally down to doing that. But otherwise, thank you for coming. Thank you very much for coming